Jeff Astle was a football hero, known for his powerful headers and goal-scoring ability, but did his greatest skill ultimately lead to his untimely death? It's a shocking question, but the answer lies in the medical condition he developed after years of heading footballs. Astle's tragic story reveals how brain encephalopathy, caused by repetitive head trauma, choked him to death. Stick around as we uncover the startling facts behind Astle's tragic demise. Jeff Astle was born on May 13, 1942, in Eastwood, Nottinghamshire, a small town in England. He was the youngest of 6 children in a loving and tight-knit family. His father, Thomas, worked as a coal miner, and his mother, Hilda, took care of the home and children. Growing up in a working-class neighbourhood, Jeff learned the values of hard work and teamwork from an early age. Football was a big part of Jeff's childhood. He spent most of his free time playing football with his friends in the streets and on the local fields. His family noticed that he had a natural talent for the sport. Even as a child, Jeff was competitive and always wanted to win. His older brothers often joined in the games, and they were his first coaches, teaching him the basics of football. Despite growing up with modest means, Jeff's family supported his passion for football. They encouraged him to pursue his dreams and provided the guidance he needed to develop his skills. As he grew older, Jeff's talent became more evident, and he started playing for local youth teams. These early experiences laid the foundation for his successful football career. Jeff Astle's football career began with his local team, Notts County, where he joined as a teenager. Growing up in Eastwood, Nottinghamshire, Jeff showed a natural talent for the sport. He quickly moved up through the youth ranks and soon made his debut for Notts County's senior team. At just 17 years old, he was playing professional football, a dream come true for any young player. His time at Notts County was the stepping stone that led him to greater heights. In 1964, West Bromwich Albion, a top-tier team in the English First Division, noticed Jeff's potential and signed him. This was a significant move, as it meant he was now playing at the highest level of English football. Jeff was thrilled by the opportunity and eager to prove himself on a bigger stage. Jeff Astle was a football player who became a legend for his skill and goal-scoring ability. He had many achievements throughout his career, both with his club team, West Bromwich Albion, and as a representative for the England national team. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of his career. One of Jeff Astle's biggest achievements came in 1968 when he helped West Bromwich Albion win the FA Cup. The FA Cup is one of England's most prestigious football tournaments, and winning it is a huge honour. In the final match, West Bromwich Albion played against Everton, and the game went into extra time. Jeff scored the only goal of the match, leading his team to victory. This goal made him a hero among West Bromwich Albion fans, and they called him the King. Jeff was known for his goal-scoring ability, especially with his head. During his time with West Bromwich Albion, he scored more than 170 goals in over 350 appearances. This made him one of the club's top goal scorers in history. His powerful headers and precise finishing helped his team win many matches. Fans loved watching him play because he always seemed to find a way to score, no matter how tough the game was. His talent was recognised at the national level too. In 1969, he was called up to play for the England national team. Although his international career was brief, he made an impact during his 5 appearances for England. He scored twice for the national team, proving that he could compete at the highest level of football. Jeff's achievements with West Bromwich Albion made him a legend at the club. His performances on the field, combined with his friendly and approachable personality, endeared him to the fans. Even after he retired, he remained a beloved figure in the football community. In 1966, Jeff married Lorraine, the love of his life, and they had 3 children, Claire, Dawn, and Paul. He was a devoted husband and father who always made time for his family despite his busy football career. Jeff was known for his sense of humour and easygoing nature, and he was well liked by his friends and teammates. Jeff's football career came to an end in 1974. After a decade at West Bromwich Albion, he moved to Hellenic, a South African football club. However, he didn't stay there for long, and after just 1 season, he decided to retire from professional football. The physical demands of the game had taken their toll, and Jeff knew it was time to hang up his boots. After retiring from professional football in 1974, Jeff Astle settled in Burton-upon-Trent with his wife Lorraine and their 3 children. Leaving the football field was a big change for him. He had spent most of his life playing football and suddenly had to find new things to do. Jeff tried different jobs to support his family, including running a window cleaning business. He also worked in other small businesses over the years. Despite retiring, Jeff stayed connected to football. He often made appearances at West Bromwich Albion events and charity matches, where fans were always happy to see him. Jeff had a warm and friendly personality, which made him a favourite among supporters. He would often share stories from his playing days and sign autographs for fans. However, as Jeff got older, he started to experience health problems, and this legendary English football player died tragically on January 19, 2002, at the age of 59. His death shook the football community, as he was a beloved figure known for his impressive career at West Bromwich Albion, WBA, and his powerful headers. The official cause of Jeff Astle's death was chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE, a brain condition linked to repetitive head injuries. Astle was famous for his skill in heading the football, which, at the time, involved heavy leather balls. This repeated head trauma, often unnoticed during his playing career, led to severe damage in his brain over the years. He began to suffer from memory loss, mood swings, and other neurological issues, which worsened until his death in 2002. This injury had been previously only related to the professional boxers and ring fighters. Nobody had the slightest idea ever that heading the football, playing for the England soccer team, would end him up with such a chronic, debilitating disease. Jeff Astle's death marked a turning point in the way people viewed head injuries in football. Before his death, there was little discussion about the risks of heading the ball. The findings of the autopsy that revealed CTE drew attention to the serious consequences that professional footballers could face later in life. Let's take a moment and remind you that for more soccer content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are brewing fresh content for you every day. Stay tuned, soccer fans. After Jeff Astle's death, rumours began to circulate about the potential dangers of heading footballs. Some people speculated that the football industry had ignored the risks for too long, and Astle's tragic end was a wake-up call. The public began to question if enough was being done to protect players from head injuries, and whether the use of heavier footballs had contributed to his condition. Jeff Astle's legacy lives on in the hearts of football fans. He is remembered not only for his incredible goal-scoring ability, but also for his infectious personality and love for the game. His tragic death sparked a conversation about player safety, leading to increased scrutiny of the risks associated with heading footballs. Astle's family didn't want his death to be in vain. In his memory, they established the Jeff Astle Foundation, which focuses on raising awareness about CTE and supporting families affected by brain injuries. The foundation works to educate football players, coaches, and the public about the risks of head injuries and advocates for safer playing conditions. It also helps families who are dealing with the impact of brain injuries. Jeff Astle's legacy has made a lasting impact on football. Because of him, people are more aware of the dangers of head injuries, and there's a greater emphasis on player safety. His story has inspired changes in training and game regulations to protect players from harm. The discussions he sparked are leading to a safer future for football players, ensuring that they can enjoy the game without risking their long-term health. Jeff Astle will always be remembered as a football hero, but his legacy extends far beyond his achievements on the pitch. He has become a symbol of the need for change, a reminder that player safety should always come first. Through his story and the work of the Jeff Astle Foundation, his memory continues to inspire positive change in the world of football. Jeff Astle's story is one of triumph and tragedy, but it is also a reminder of the passion and dedication that define the world of football. He will forever be remembered as a true football legend and a beloved figure in the sport's history.